Yeah?
Yeah.
Ow Yu Jie.
Yeah.
No English name.
No English name.
No
Just
English name.
Yeah.
Ow Yu Jie. I need to get used to pronunciation of these Chinese names. Okay, sorry guys. Okay, so coach, when did you start coaching?
I started coaching around 5 years ago, back when I was in university. So back then I had taken like 2 schools just as a part-time job. But after I graduated, I decided that I can turn this into a full-time job.
What was the 2 schools that you coached?
Okay, I coached Singnam Primary School and Fernview Primary School. One in the west and one in the east.
Oh, alright. Okay, so what made you to want to be a coach?
I find that unlike many other jobs, this job is actually very satisfying, where you get to inspire someone, you get to watch like those kids that you grow them, okay, since they're like P3 all the way to P6. This is a very wonderful journey. So I feel that whatever I do, I can see immediately throughout the years, and a chance to inspire, teach kids value. I think that is more than anything that I can ask for.
Okay, so if in order to be a coach here in Singapore, what accreditation that you must have, to coach those schools? Yeah, because in Philippines, right, it's different. Because in Philippines, guys, if you want to be a coach, you just get an offer. Okay? And then you just go to the course if you want. If you don't want, your experience is enough. But in Singapore, there's a lot of certificate. What certificate do you need to have?
Okay, the most basic one is you must have the NCAP, which is provided by Basketball Association of Singapore. Okay, then you need to register with MOE to be a MOE certified coach. Then lastly, you have to get your necessary first aid cert.
Wow, that's a lot of certificate, guys. If you're thinking to be a coach in Singapore, that's what it takes. All right. For the age group, for me, I love to coach every age group as long as basketball. But some coaches prefer age group. Which age group do you like to coach the best?
Usually I coach 12 and under, because that's the age group that I coach in my school, which I coach all the way from 9 years old all the way up to 12 years old. So this is an age group that I usually work with.
Oh, under 12. Under 12. Even right now you're coaching all those primary schools.
Yes.
So you enjoy under 12. Guys, honestly, right, yeah, I have respect for professional coaches, but honestly, I have more respect to those primary coaches and high school coaches. Why? Because they are the one who is grooming the grassroots of basketball. They are the one actually sacrificing, like Coach Ow Yu Jie, he's the one who is sacrificing, to train them from zero to become professional. So my respect to all primary and high school coaches is really higher than the pro. I'm sorry to say that. Yeah, for me. That's for me only, guys. Yeah. And then what do you think, as a coach, you want to instill some values to the kids, right? So what do you think is the values that you want to impart to them while coaching them?
Of course, one of the most important is perseverance, okay? Especially when I get kids that come from when they are primary 3. Those kids normally have not faced any rejection, have not had any trouble, okay? Usually Singapore parents will start to pamper them, okay? So once they start coming to training, they start to face rejection, okay? They start to face hard work, okay? They have to do a lot of physical training when they give up, okay? I think it's through all this experience where they train with a bunch of friends, okay, and their coach encourage them, okay, tell them that it's not okay to give up, okay, you can push on. I think through this they learn perseverance and of course discipline, okay, and many other important values that all can be taught during training.
Wow. Oh, you talk about discipline. How you discipline them? Because a lot of really kids, right? That's why I have a respect for those who are teaching primary school, because they need discipline. How do you discipline them?
I think most importantly is that you have to be firm, okay? Because if you coach kids before, one thing that they always do is that they bargain. This one trait of teaching kids, okay? And a lot of coaches actually give you when you bargain. So if you talk about discipline, I feel one of the most important thing is that if you are firm with your kids, okay? If you are firm with your kids, usually you do not need to do a lot of physical punishment or shout loudly at them. Most importantly is that you have to be firm, okay? But of course, when they go out of the line, you have to discipline them and you have to be fair with everyone.
Wow. Yeah. Yes, I agree with that. Coach, about your achievements? Can you tell us your achievements in coaching? And how many years are you coaching right now? Sorry.
This is my coming 6th year that I'm coaching. Okay,
Wow.
and so far I won 7 zone champion. So
7.
Actually,
oh my God.
My girls team has achieved 7 zone champion. Okay, so 2 teams. Okay, cause they have 1 junior and 1 senior, so they have win 4 years in a row so far. Then I achieved national top 4 3 times.
Wow.
For my girls. So for boys, I just started recently coaching boys for 3-4 years. Okay, so for boys in my first year, I have achieved zonal top 4.
Wow.
And national top 4.
Wow, guys. I think Coach Ow Yu Jie is following Coach Victor's footsteps. Okay, actually I didn't know Coach Ow Yu Jie achievement until now. Coach, how about your playing experience? How many years did you play and achievements maybe? Can you tell us about it?
Currently, I'm playing Division basketball actually with SG basketball. So we are in the most competitive league in Singapore, and with all the fellow coaches. So actually, all the coaches in SG basketball are actually really good basketballers.
Yes.
Okay, and I personally have played for the national team for 2 years previously.
Wow.
Yeah, but now I'm no longer on the national team.
Do you have another coach that you look up to? I don't know. Idolize?
For me, my mentor coach is Coach Victor, who is also which is the master coach in SG basketball.
Yes.
So I think he had won several national championships. In fact, 20 throughout his 20 years of coaching experience. So,
legendary.
Yeah. So he actually handheld me through my coaching career.
Wow.
Okay, and teach me a lot of things. And I think one thing that is special about him is that the way he sees things is very different from others. Very perceptive. Yeah.
Guys, look out for our interview for Coach Victor next time, okay? As Coach Yu Jie mentioned, right, he's our master coach here at SG Basketball, so look for it. And last thing, okay, what advice you want to give to the people, to the kids, or I don't know, to the person, to the players that want to be a coach someday? Any advice? You know?
I think most importantly is to be patient, because a lot of coaches, when they are coaching, they are already a very good player. So a lot of people lack the empathy to understand that why this kid cannot do a layup, why does one cannot do certain things, and it's very easy to get frustrated, especially when you are coaching such a young group. So remember that when kids are starting out, okay, it's even hard for them to just learn how to run, how to jump, okay. So be patient, okay, and for every complex skill, okay, you can break it down into simpler steps. Okay, how to break down the skill into very small drill to teach them one single drill. Like for example, when I coach a layup, I might be able to break the drill into 4 different parts before I teach them the final complete underhand layup. So this is something that I hope all the coaches in Singapore will be able to do.
Alright, so guys, you heard it personally from Coach Ow Yu Jie. Okay, guys, thank you so much for tuning in. Coach Ow Yu Jie, thank you so much for being here today. Okay, he is our first guest coach. Okay, in this segment. Alright, Coach Yu Jie. How to pronounce again? Yu Jie. Sorry guys. Okay, thank you so much for being here today. Alright.